CA121. This is our last video in our introductory video series, and it's how to submit an assignment. All right, again, we're still in our Start Here area, and you can see right here it says how to submit an assignment. We're just going to click on that, and you have a full set of instructions, okay, that also have nice pictures to help you out. So, when you have completed your homework and you have saved it to your computer, the first thing you have to do is you have to ensure that you're saving your files with the correct name that's called out in the textbook. And a lot of students don't understand that because they think it's my file, it's my computer. Why do you care if I name it ice cream sandwich? Well, because when I go to grade, you guys, I'm looking for a specific file name to grade it because that file name correlates to that assignment, okay? So please make sure that you are naming them correctly the same way it tells you in your textbook, okay? All right, so you did it, you named it how you're supposed to from the textbook, and now you're going to go to course content. Click on the course content button. Then go find the appropriate module, like we're pretending like we're submitting for module 1. Then you have to click on the appropriate assignment. It's super important that you submit your Chapter 1 tutorial under Chapter 1 tutorial and not under Case 1, okay? Again, this has to do with grading and being able to find your work, and you don't get docked for being late because you put it in the wrong place, okay? Because it's your job as a college class. It's your job to make sure that you submit your assignment with the correct name in the correct area, okay? So we're pretending like we're going to submit our tutorial. So we click on Chapter 1 tutorial. Then you're going to go to number 2, which is attach file. Then browse my computer, find your file, and then double click that file, okay? So here it is, number 2, assignment submission, attach file, click browse my computer. Then you would go hunt it down on your computer, okay? And then double click it. And when you have that done, all you have to do is hit the submit button. Okay, so I went and, just attached a file that I had on my computer. Okay, so again, all I did was go browse my computer, hunt down the file and double click it. So you check and make sure it shows up. Do not hit submit until you've checked that the correct file is right here, because it's very easy to accidentally select the file above it or below it, particularly if you're in a hurry. So please get into the habit of when you're submitting your work to stop and check and make sure that it's actually the right file. Again, you don't want to get late penalties because you gave me the wrong file. Now, for some of you who are not used to online classes, you might want to print this out and keep it with you the first few times you have to submit your files, okay? Once you get used to it, piece of cake. Okay, so let's go over to course content and walk through and pretend like we're going to submit it. So we'd go to module 1, then we'd go to whatever the assignment is you're submitting. Then you just go down to number 2, assignment submission, attach file, browse my computer, go hunt down that file and double click it, and when you have it, you hit submit. I'm going to cancel because, I don't have my homework done. So that's all you have to do. So pretty easy, right? So while we're in here, let's take a look. So the first thing you're going to see is you're going to see your chapter review questions instructions. You're not going to see any chapter review questions because they haven't been released yet. Make sure you read this, and it'll tell you exactly how to do your chapter review questions, okay? Now, every file that you need to do your homework, I keep in Blackboard for you. Even though you can get them from the publisher's website, I do keep them on here. So we're going to pretend like we're going to go do Case 1. So we're going to click on the file, Donations for Case 1. My fingers are crossed to see if my computer here on campus will actually do this. It says Open with Microsoft Excel, and we're going to hit OK. We're hoping. There it goes. Now, what I want you to see is this yellow bar. See how it says Protected View? You need to hit Enable Editing. Boom. Now you're ready to go in here and do your work. When you save a file, okay, what you want to do is you want to press your F12 key. F12 is your Save As. When you do that, it opens up your Save As. You name the file like it tells you in the textbook. You go hunt down wherever it goes on your computer. For me, it's going to go over under CA121, right? And then you would go find wherever you're going to put your files. Again, that's totally up to you. So just make sure, again, that you are naming those files like they tell you to in the textbook, okay? All right, so that's how you open your files from there. It's very simple. Okay, now for every single chapter, I have a set of videos for you, okay, that will walk you through how to do the tutorial. Okay, so you're going to click on this Module 1 video links. Every single one of these is a YouTube video. I'm going to click on it real quick. And it's going to open up. And you get your textbook out and you have Excel open.
2016, Module 1, Getting Started with Excel. This video covers pages 4 through 13.
Okay, can you hear that?
Textbook to page EX4 and read the first
Look at that.
paragraph introducing Excel.
So it's going to tell you exactly how to do your tutorial. So for every single tutorial that we do, you have these video links that walk you through it. Okay, and all you have to do is follow along with me and I will show you how to do the work in the textbook for the tutorial. Now in the case you're on your own, I do the tutorial to teach you how to do everything and then you go and apply it when you do your cases, okay? So that's why if you ever say, why is the tutorial only worth 10 points? Well, because I show you how to do everything and all you have to do is follow along. Now the next thing I do is I provide you with solution files. Don't get too excited. This is like in the back of your math book where the answers are. But the truth is you have to show your work, right? So it's kind of like not as good as it sounds. But what's cool is when you're working, because you're at home, you're by yourself, you know, you don't know if you're on the right track. You can click this and it's going to show you when you're done, you have check numbers. So if your total charge doesn't match what I have on here, you need to find out why. Okay, so all you have to do is compare your homework to mine. But unfortunately, what people do is they think that they can just go copy these numbers in. If you do that, you're going to get a 0, and I won't let you do it over, because that's just flat out trying to cheat. What most people don't realize is that I can look at all your formulas. So when you turn your homework into me, and I'm looking at it, the first thing I'm going to do is go like this, and I'm going to expose all of your formulas. And if I don't see formulas right here, and all you did was type in numbers, you just earned a 0, and you do not get to make it up because you tried to cheat and you tried to just copy numbers. I mean, this is not a copy numbers class. This is an actually learn Excel class. Look at these formulas in here. Okay, so you have to have these formulas in here in order to get any points whatsoever. Okay, so please remember, I do not grade your homework just like this. Okay, I grade it like this. And if that doesn't exist, you just failed that assignment and you don't get a chance to make it up. Okay, so as you're going through here, and so you can, you know, have these as your check sheet, and it's going to warn you, look, these are for a reference only, and like I don't put on the documentation page that has your name on. I don't think you need to show me how to type your name in, right? But you still have to do it if the book tells you to. And because these are PDFs, sometimes they get a little bit squishy or slightly off. Don't adjust your Excel file, okay? Just keep going. And then down here, you're going to see it tells you exactly which files that you should be submitting for grading, okay? So that's about all you need to know, and you are ready to get started in CA 121.